With such awesome power, you were bound to attract the greed of your brethren. Draven, Korvek, and Casita have banded together and plan to steal the artifact for themselves. Defeat them, and bend them to your will. For if they join your ranks, there will be no stopping your final assault upon the Empire capital.
Hello, old friend.
We've been waiting for you. Yes, you and the Kinos.
We'll have it over your dead body.
These fools come for the Kinos, Underlord. Prove your dominance and crush them beneath your indomitable will. Treat them as a warm-up for the Emperor. Activating the Kinos will defuse all enemy defenses and empty their mana reserves. Use it to deter an attack or rally past their traps in order to crush their traitorous cause.
These old bones have missed you. I'll be seeing you in a bit, old friend.
I hope you're prepared, for soon I'll break down your walls and take the Kinos for myself.
So many riches, all within arm's reach. Do either of you mind if I do a bit of collection before striking out?
Not at all, Casita, my dear. But please, do keep some of your minions alive to combat our collective foe.
Yes, of course. But don't expect me to go running in like that idiot Draven.
Oh, Casita. Just because you've no taste for battle does not mean that it won't fill you up. We can make creepy excellent things happen if we were together.
Will be mine. Then we'll see which of us is truly more powerful. Your haste will be your downfall, as it has been in the millennia we fought.
The enemy has breached your dungeon.
The last few scraps only served to limber me up. This time you will be the one banished, and I will control us forever. We'll see. But I've destroyed far greater parts of myself than you.
Gold Vortex complete. An Oculus has entered your dungeon. A Stark has entered your dungeon.
remember the old days, back when the world was young and fresh. Oh, there were so many beautiful things to collect.
A cultist has entered your dungeon.
There were so many lost spirits all seeking a master. Back before there were gods to give them direction.
I don't remember the beginning. Just shattered fragments tumbling over one another for a moment of fleeting primacy.
Your dungeon walls are under attack.
I remember pain.
Oh, Cormac, I remember how you were. Terribly afraid all the time. You cower in your own realm, mad, insane, rambling to yourself for eons. Only after you broke the madness did you venture forth, but I'm sure you recall that day.
You missed out on so many years of bloodshed and war, Corvette. While you were huddled away by yourself, I felt legions consume their souls.
With all that experience, I still bested you without struggle when I emerged.
Come, boys, no need for your puerile arguments. The Kinos is our prize today. You've plenty of time to have a pissing contest once we've finished here.
Don't pretend you're in charge here, Casita. I've shattered more realms than you've imagined, and the Kinos will allow me to conquer 1,000 more.
We'll see, Draven.
Ember Rift complete. A minion has entered your dungeon.
Such a paragon of destruction. Look how many souls you've spilled into the ether. You're such a paragon of destruction. Look how many souls you've spilled into the ether. Could one of you give me a bit of assistance? I'll split the bones of the dead with you evenly.
Oh, Draven, I think someone as strong as you wouldn't be bested by this miserable little army.
Not enough mana. That's one down. Keep at it, Underlord.
Farewell, Draven. Only the strongest are meant to survive.
Poor, tired Draven. You'll finally be allowed some rest.
Gold Shrine claimed. A necromancer has entered your dungeon.
Hey, Cormac.
Yes, Casita.
Remember when Draven sent those slaves to undermine your dungeon? And your minions ran forward to stop them, but then he froze them in place as the charges were blown, and every single one of them died.
Yes, I remember. Why?
A witch doctor has entered your dungeon.
Oh, no reason. I was just...
Where's that grimoire? Look at it. It thinks it's deeper.
A ghoul has risen in your crypt. A crackpot has entered your dungeon.
Idea.
Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Your mother still hasn't gotten over the giant bomb you dropped on her. You're sick, you know.
Soon you'll squeak like all these little piggies. Silence your sniveling tongue. Leave this to me, and you can ejaculate whatever madness enters your mind later. When we are alone, when less is at stake. You think you're so big and strong? Come at me. If you mutter another word, I will finish you. We both know you're no match for me.
Your creatures are in combat.
I'll start thinking. Notes to take, horrors to imagine, nightmares to dream. Thank you. I felt as though my mind was splintering.
You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. You are out of mana. Not enough mana. You are out of mana. Insufficient mana. Not enough mana. Insufficient mana. You are out of mana. A minion has entered your dungeon. Your minions are in combat. You are out of mana. Not enough mana. Ember Rift complete. Your minions are under attack. Construct complete. Your minions fight the enemy. A minion has entered your dungeon. Behemoth, summoned! Your dungeon has been breached. Your minions are under attack.
A middling little attack, Casita. Brush yourself off and clean it up.
Casita, you can always give your soul to me if you find yourself defeated. I have many uses for you.
I'll melt your minions into rivers of gold! But could one of you help me knock them out first? Maybe you should have prepared a bit better. If you survive, I'll be happy to give you a few tips on defending your dungeon. Maybe you should have prepared a bit better. If you survive, I'll be happy to give you a few tips on defending your dungeon.
Your minions fight the enemy. That's 2 down. Let's finish this.
She outlived you in the last war. A pity these things don't often repeat themselves.
Gold Shrine claimed. Gold Shrine claimed. Your minions are under attack. Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Some of your creatures have an atrocious taste in music. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Your minions are under attack. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. A Chanda has entered your dungeon. Construction unlocked. Assembly unlocked. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. The Well of Souls is a necromancer's dream machine. It will suck the souls of your enemies, and once enough ethereal energy has been sapped from your foes, summon a wraith to further protect your dungeon and itself. Your minions have entered battle.
Yes, we do.
A succubus has entered your dungeon. Your minions are in combat.
Cielo et terra?
Your minions are being attacked.
The kind of text that turns your eyes to jelly.
A Chanda has been converted in your torture chamber. Your minions are fighting the enemy. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. A Narling has been converted in your torture... A Chanda has been converted in your torture chamber. A Necromancer has been converted in your torture chamber. Your minions are being attacked. A Chanda has been converted in your torture chamber. A Narling has been converted in your torture chamber. A cultist has been converted in your torture chamber. A crackpot has been converted in your torture chamber. A Narling has been converted in your torture chamber. A crackpot has been converted in your torture chamber. Your minions are under attack. One of your workers wants to go in the torture chamber. Your minions have entered battle. Your minions fight the enemy. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. It's payday. Be glad you're on Kairos, Underlord. There's a flu going around the ether. Your minions are fighting the enemy. A construct has been completed. Your minions fight the enemy. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Your minions have entered battle. Your creatures are in combat. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Your minions fight the enemy. There's no time for dilly-dallying. Prove your dominance. Your minions are fighting the enemy.
I might even have nightmares about that one.
A ghoul has risen in your crypt.
Why won't you please?
A beastmaster has entered your dungeon. Your minions are fighting the enemy. Your minions are in combat. Your minions are in combat. hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday. Your minions are in combat. Some of your minions have not been paid and are threatening to revolt. Your minions are fighting the enemy. The crackpot has left your dungeon. Glacial door unlocked. Within the glacial door lies a small portal to the elemental plane of frost. Once it has been closed, some of the energies of this plane will bleed through, turning to icy shards surrounding this door, which will explode outward with mighty force once opened or destroyed. The spirit chamber will attract witch doctors to your dungeon. By placing a minion upon the pedestals within this room, your witch doctors can channel experience into them for a hefty sum of gold. You're quite the dungeoneer, Underlord. Your minions are in combat.
Your insides are custard pudding.
I've waited too long for this. Finish these fools! Your minions are being attacked. Some of your minions have not been paid and are threatening to revolt. A cultist has left your dungeon. A chunder has been converted in your torture chamber. Your minions have engaged the enemy. Your minions are under attack. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. One of your dead minions was only a week away from retirement. What a shame. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. You are out of mana. It's time to pay your minions, Underlord. Your minions have engaged the enemy. Your minions are fighting the enemy. A minion has entered your dungeon. Archon, summoned! Your minions are in combat. Behemoth, summoned! Your creatures are in combat. Your minions are fighting the enemy. Your minions have entered battle. One of your minions has been drinking from the alchemy lab.
Now certainly you didn't think I'd give up without a fight.
I stand humbled, defeated. I've no more quarrel with you, my lord.
You're a greater warrior than I thought. I submit to you, Underlord.
Fine work, Underlord. You've crushed their resistance and brought them under heel. Bent to the power of the Kinos, they will prove no threat to you in the coming battle. Let's make haste to Uther's Landing. All that remains is for us to win one final victory over the Empire, and to avenge those who have fallen to their underhanded schemes. Now you